pack it up and head back home. Tell everybody I was bluffing. Maybe I'll just get out my head and focus on what I know's coming. Yeah. Cause I can't fall asleep at night without seeing my dreams. Delusion and reality, I'm somewhere in between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling me that I'm a fool for trusting in these wings. But maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. 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 Yeah. Maybe all my exes just drinking themselves crazy tonight. Maybe I should call and say, told you I'd be right. Wondering how long it was before you realized the biggest mistake of your life, and now you're paying the price. Oh, is it confidence or confusion? Either way, I feel like I ain't never losing. Your opinion of mine, you know just what I'm choosing. I gotta do this, cause I can't fall asleep at night without seeing my dreams. Delusion and reality, I'm somewhere in between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling me that I'm a fool for trusting in these wings. But maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. 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 Yeah. Ball in my court, high step is a layup. My life like a movie, just keep moving, it's a trailer. Chefing in my kitchen, got me tryna get my cake up. I thank God for all this coming to me, not straight up. Ball in my court, high step is a layup. My life like a movie, just keep moving, it's a trailer. Chefing in my kitchen, got me tryna get my cake up. I thank God for all this coming to me, not straight up. Big broski in my line, sell a brother, get your feet in. But tap in with your peoples, make sure they doing decent. Show me how to readjust some ways that I've been thinking. Been trying to protect what I've been building, been on defense. Celebrating our friends and we gon' up there when we touch down. BYOD, shout out to my homies working sundown. I should call my sister for some custom gold fronts now. Soul already shining, need no diamond, roll it, bust down. No matter how far, I can't forget the opposition. If you ain't been running front and side, you seen this competition. Wisdom telling me better slow down, my heart and mind conflict. I'm patient, ain't no free pass, and I'm paid a lot for my position. Come and get it. Ball in my court, high step is a layup. My life like a movie, just keep moving, it's a trailer. Chefing in my kitchen, got me tryna get my cake up. I thank God for all this coming to me, not straight up. Ball in my court, high step is a layup. My life like a movie, just keep moving, it's a trailer. Chefing in my kitchen, got me tryna.
district tournaments, and with OHSAA realignment from 5 to 7 divisions in volleyball, we are going to see North Central Ohio's best go up against Northwest Ohio's best. The first instance of that is here tonight in Game 1 of this doubleheader at Riverdale High School. Shelby taking on Kenton. We'll be back to cover this one with our pregame coverage, and first serve is on the way, live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Home and kitchen supply, we're building our future with you.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
And before we get set and underway with this Shelby-Kenton matchup, Game 1 of this Riverdale doubleheader, I want to thank our sponsors for bringing us here tonight. Thank you to On the Rocks Tapas. Also thank you to Carothers Pest Control, Home and Kitchen Supply, and Sutton Bank. Time for the pregame show, brought to you by Carothers Pest Control. Shelby taking on Kenton. Two teams that have pretty solid records, but one has got to drop here tonight. Shelby coming in 20-3, 12-2 in the MOAC. Kenton 17-5, 5-4 in the Western Buckeye League, a very competitive conference in Northwest Ohio. Kenton, this is a team that has been battle tested. We'll talk about them first. So we talked about the record, 17-5. They had a historic sectional title win against Ontario, so they've already taken down one MOAC team. They won in 4 in that one, and then they have won 10 of their last 12 matches, as you see there on that graphic, headed up by Julie Deering. This is a team that has really sprung on as of late. You're going to see just how talented they are coming up here soon once we get first serve ready and going. And one of the players that you're going to want to watch out for, wearing number 4 tonight, Sadie Larrabee, is a senior on this squad, middle hitter. She has 281 kills on the year, 113 blocks, and 33 service aces. Kills and blocks, she leads the team. In aces, she is third. So Larrabee is a stud on this team. You see her right there on your screen. She's playing for her career here tonight. just like many of her other senior teammates, I'm counting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors on this Kenton team. And a key for them to keep their careers alive, Kenton Wildcats, they're going to want to just try and win that first set, because this is a very tough Shelby team that if they take that first one, they could very well run away with it. And then you got to hit your pin hitters. We did just talk about their middle hitter, Sadie Larrabee, but if you want to find some extra success, get some of those other girls going on the outside and really spread out what this team is really going to have to worry about. And by that, of course, I mean the Shelby Lady Whippets, who we're going to talk about next. One of the teams that, if you're with us here in the OH Report, you're much more familiar with them than the aforementioned Kenton. 30-3, one of the top teams in North Central Ohio, headed up by the young head coach, Caitlin Olwire. One interesting fact I found out not too long ago about this team is they just split a share of the MOAC title. That's their first conference title in 30 years. There is no one in the Shelby program that was alive the last time they won a conference championship. They're currently riding a 6-game win streak, and it's all thanks to a couple of big pieces, but the one we're going to focus on today is number 7, Eve Schwemley, a senior. Just as I mentioned with Kenton playing for their career, she's doing just the exact same thing. An outside hitter, so watch out for her. She stands 5'8", wears number 7, and Shelby is wearing white. Keys to victory here before we get to the national anthem here out on the court. Can you dig it? Shelby, their defense needs to be right on things to be into this one, and also to win the long volleys. Don't let Kenton get any sort of momentum in this game. And I had just mentioned that Shelby's wearing white. Well, so are Kenton. So both sides wearing white here today. You're seeing Kenton on your screen. They'll be on the right side, and Shelby on the left. Here's the national anthem. So we've got a lot of volleyball action tonight. Shelby taking on Kenton here momentarily. And also later tonight, Lexington, another North Central Ohio powerhouse in volleyball, will take on a Northwest Ohio powerhouse, Liberty Benton. Liberty Benton, a team that has won 2 state titles within the last 6 to 7 years. So those two, that should be a great matchup tonight, but also can't underestimate what we're about to see here tonight between two teams with a combined just 8 losses on the year. Kenton had a tough go in the Western Buckeye League, but as I said before, that is a tough conference to play in. 5 teams in that conference remain in play through the district tournament, so that's 5 out of 10. So half of the teams are fighting for district titles at this point in time. MOAC, you could say the same. 8 teams in the conference, 5 of them still remaining. And we're going to see one of them here tonight in Shelby, who shared with Highland a MOAC title, Shelby's first conference championship in 30 years.
The student athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of the OHSAA.
Whether you're a Shelby fan or just someone that enjoys watching high school volleyball and is excited for all of the coverage here tonight on the OH Report, I want to remind you there is another doubleheader tonight going on at Hopewell Loudon. Travis Berardi is on the coverage as they are getting ready to kick off Monroeville taking on Lakota. Monroeville, one of the top teams in the state in their division. They are hoping for another state tournament run, and it starts tonight with that game against Lakota, and then that's a doubleheader as well. The second game will be Western Reserve against Cary. So either of those teams, whoever ends up winning that, if Monroeville can advance as well, that would make for quite the state title game, or excuse me, quite the district title game, just like we could potentially see here between either Northwest Ohio teams or North Central Ohio teams, because Shelby and Lexington are two teams that know each other very well in many sports, and it would be something to see a district title between those two. But you could say the same about Kenton and Liberty Benton. Both sides are getting announced at the moment.
Number 16, sophomore Alexis Ratliff.
So Kenton, their last game was a sectional title where they took down Ontario, beat them 25-20, 25-23. Then they dropped that third set 22-25 and then wrapped things up 25-18. And this is a program turning things around. Last year was their first season above 500, and get this, over 15 years. So this is a program that is really excited about where they're going, and maybe this game right here against a team like Shelby, if they're able to pull off a win, could keep them on the up and up. They've got the players to do it. They've got the record that proves that they can do it, as their starters have just been announced. And now we're on the near side, which is we're on the Shelby side of things, so you're going to hear a lot of cheers from Whippet fans. And Shelby very excited about what they can do in the tournament, and understandably so. They've shown that they can beat some top teams. Highland, Pleasant, and Shelby all sat top 3 in the MOAC. They all have 5 losses or less. And all 3 of them could make solid runs in this state tournament. All 3 of them both in. So Highland right now, they are playing against Worthington Christian in their district semifinal. That's going on as we speak. And Pleasant plays tomorrow. They'll start their tournament run against Mount Gilead. And the interesting thing about this, don't want to look too far ahead, but there is a situation to where if Shelby can take care of business and win the district championship here in Mount Blanchard, they could play against Highland for a 3rd time this season. And what a matchup that would be, because they both split their regular season series. It's one of Shelby's best wins of the year. Both starters have been announced. Huddles are taking place, and we're just about set to go here live and free on the OH Report. Thank you for joining us, whether on YouTube or Facebook. Leave a comment. Let us know where you're commenting from. We'll get to you. We'll get a shout out to you soon. A reminder, Shelby on the left side of your screen, Wildcats from Kenton on the right. Libero's waiting to check in. Or should I say, just one libero. Kenton has opted not to use a libero today. So the libero for Shelby, Kendra Walp, is in. And back to serve, it looks like Shelby will get things started. Here's Bailey Hoffbeyer, senior, stands 5'7". And this Whippet crowd is ready to go here with this district tournament opener. Hoffbeyer is 3rd on the team with 38 service aces. He was 2nd team all district last year. We're still waiting on a slight delay. Looks like there weren't enough seats on the bench for Shelby, so they got that taken care of. Ava Bowman is now finally able to take a seat over there. There's also somebody sitting down on Kenton's side, but it's not a player. Still carrying chairs, waiting to get this underway. Looks like we're set to go. 4 officials here for the state tournament compared to just the 2 you get in the regular season. You kind of get fans to get those corner official positions as we're underway. So about as official as it gets here in the district tournament, and we're off to a solid start if you're a Shelby Whippet fan. That one sails out of bounds near side, and Hoffbauer will serve again. Serve received by Heckathorn. They'll go near side. Larrabee almost able to curl that inbounds. That goes just past the back line. That was sailed high by Larrabee, almost dipped down. It's 2-0 Shelby. Another serve, and this one will be an ace. So Bailey Hoffbauer off to a solid start as the crowd gets into it here at Riverdale High School. .3-0 start for Shelby in this Division IV District Semifinal. Serves received by the Wildcats. Near side they go, and Larrabee's going to get her first kill of the night. She drops that down the line on the near side. Wildcats now down just 3-1. And the first server of the night will be number 7, Morgan Lyons for Kenton. Rough reception there. It will be taken, and this is a free ball. Set up the middle, a little bit behind, and a very similar one to what we saw earlier from Larrabee. That lobbed up high in the air, just couldn't dip down in time. 4-1 Shelby lead. Here's a serve by Schwemley, our player spotlight today. Near side swing, blocked but out of bounds. Whippets up 5-1. Schwemley, the 5'8" senior, second serve in a row for her. Gets it over. Backside they go. This is Kaylin Hopkins. Setter dump will drop down. Wisely done by Hoffbauer, who's off to a solid start, as are the entire Whippets. 6-1, and it's an early timeout called by Kenton. So the Whippets, what a start there. Talked about key for Kenton was to try and take this first set, but so far, a little sluggish from Kenton. Coach Julie Deering talking things over. A little animated over there on the sideline. So Kenton has played here before. They played against Riverdale back on September 24th. So they're familiar with the gym. Shelby is not. Wildcats, they took down Riverdale in 4 sets when they came here again on September 25th. And Riverdale finished their season not too long ago. They ended up 10-14. This one's up the middle for Henkel. Madison Henkel, haven't said her name a lot yet. She is the top kill getter for this Shelby team. Just a junior as well. The 2-time All-Ohio long jumper. Shows you the vertical right there. Larrabee, another one up the middle. Set was a little behind her. Seen that a couple times here early. Larrabee's gonna bump set this. It's blocked. And a violation called on Larrabee. Another point for Shelby. The timeout hasn't helped yet. See if the Wildcats can turn things around, down 8-1. Back row attack. And that will dip inbounds. First time we've seen a play like that where they've gone for that back line and it's actually been able to land in. Here's Kaylin Hopkins. Hopkins, a 5'8" senior middle hitter. Sends that over. That one's dug up by Walp. And 2 players miscommunicating right there. Both went for the ball. Lay and Schwemley collided, and it gave the Wildcats their second straight. Kenton 3, Shelby 8. Schwemley receives. Bump set to the far side. Dug up nicely by the Wildcats. And a free ball that won't get over, hits the net. Good contest by Lay. Lady Whippets up 9-3. And a rough reception will make it the second ace of the night. This one goes to Kendra Walp. Kendra Walp, second team All-Conference and District a season ago. Sends another serve over. This one received by Kenton. Larrabee with a solid swing, but Shelby does a better job defensively keeping up with that. Here's another attack and another dig. Back row free pass. They go to the back row. That's fielded by the Wildcats. Here's a free ball by Payne. Walp to the middle. Hoffbauer, and now down the middle. First kill of the night for Lexi Moon. We'll see it here again. Brought to you by On the Rocks. Just able to play off the blockers there who jumped a little early. Another free ball. I've seen a couple of those here in these last couple points. Good adjustment there by Shelby. Underway again. Near side swing. Sydney Payne sails it out of bounds. Went cross court. Wasn't able to find that gap in the corner over by that assistant official. Another serve by Walp. She's been on quite the run here. It's 12-3 Shelby. Yet another free ball, and that one doesn't even find itself in bounds. 13-3. It's a 10-point lead for Shelby. There was a whistle. I thought there was going to be a timeout there. No, just a substitution. And in comes Kaden Gammon. Where's number 18? In white. I should say for Kenton. She's going to free ball this right here. Hoffbauer sets, and Lay sends it. Still going with this volley, however. Another set by Hoffbauer, up the middle. And it looks like there's a violation. The blockers got into the net. Shelby scores again, 14-3. Ideal start if you're a Lady Whippet fan. Larrabee punches that high in the sky. This ball's tapped over, still alive with the volley. Larrabee couldn't keep it up. Her contact sends it careening to the right. 15-3. We're still here with Kendra Walp at the service line. She just gets that over the tape. Got a little help from the net as well. Free ball, Larrabee. Schwemley, set by Hoffbauer, and up the middle it goes, but out of bounds. Alex Lay just missed. And no touch according to the officials, so Kenton scores 15-4. Top spin serve, dug up. Walp with the reception. Far side swing, cross the court. Good dig by Hopkins with one arm. That ball will sail out of bounds. 2 in a row from Kenton. They haven't scored much, but when they have, they've been able to stack some together. Cut the deficit to 10 here early. Up the middle it goes. Another great dig with just one arm by Kaylin Hopkins. And the free ball, unfortunately, from Larrabee does not get over the net. That's 2 free balls now that have resulted in errors. Ava Bowman, she's into the game. And she'll get an ace right off the bat. That's her 18th ace of the year. That's what they like to bring her in for. Also helps when she's one of the top defenders on this team. 137 digs coming into the afternoon. That's 5th on the team. Walp Set by Hoffbauer, and there's a good connection by Lexi Moon. Moon's second kill. Substitution coming in as we see Shelby running away with set number 1, 18-5. Near side, off the block it goes. High second contact allows a back row swing from Schwemley. They'll go near side again. This one is down. Macy Heckathorn. First time we've said her name tonight. 6-foot senior middle hitter. That time was on the outside. They'll make their rotation. And in to serve is Brayla Butler, 5'5", junior defensive specialist. Here's another one up the middle. That's off the block. It was in anyways. Third kill for Moon. Score is 19-6 here in set number 1. See if Kenton can get something going here in this last couple moments of the set. Shelby was almost able to resurrect that play right there, but Kenton will get the point. 19-7, just trying to get any sort of momentum you can going into the second set. Sydney Payne back to serve. Against Ontario in their last game, she had 5 kills, 6 blocks. This ball sails inbounds on the far side. It was close, but they call it in. There's official right there. Shelby wins the point and wins the serve back. 20-7. Big time set from the Whippets, and they'll add another one off of that error. It's been a rough start for the setter, Morgan Lyons. Moon sends it. Almost a 4th service ace here in the set. Shelby will reset. Far side swing. They go across the court with Eve Schwemley. And the all MOAC honorable mention from last season, who is likely going to have a very, very similar accolade this year once those come out. Puts them back up 22-7. Moon again with the serve. 10 serves to 10. Butler with the reception. Here's a free ball by Hopkins. Hoffbauer set up the middle. Tight one at the net. Still able to go up and tap it over was Madison Henkel. Henkel, one of their top options attacking wise, but they haven't really needed her to be that so far today. They've handled their business with whoever they've had out on the court. Henkel will receive that. Setter dump will be up high in the air by Kenton. Their attack is blocked. They'll get another one. Here's Hopkins. Gets it through the block that time. Far side, Schwemley lands it in play. And we've got our first set point of the evening. 24-7. How about this from the Lady Whippets here in this district semifinal? Lexi Moon, another serve. This one is close to the net. Setter dump is going to win a point. Nicely done there by Morgan Lyons. She tried to do that a couple of points ago. Send it into the net. That time put a little bit more air on it. And it worked. And now with Kenton serving, they're going to want to bring in their best attacker. So Sadie Larrabee comes in off the bench. They'll take quite the run, but still got to get ready for it anyways. Let's see if Shelby can end it right here. No, it's blocked, and the newly checked in Larrabee makes the play. That ball just gets over the net. Macy Heckathorn, the ace. Heckathorn is a heck of a player. 243 kills, that's second on the team. 68 blocks, that's second on the team. 301 digs, that is atop of the Wildcats roster. She sends that one into the net, however, and that's going to do it for set number 1. They get to double digits, but not much more there. Shelby takes this one 25-10. We'll be back with set number 2, live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
Home and kitchen supply, we're building our future with you.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
Well, what a start for the Shelby Lady Whippets. That first set, they took it 25-10. So we'll see if it's more of the same here in the second. We're going to get a little recap here of how that one ended. It was a serve into the net from Kenton that gave Shelby set number 1. It's a rough start for the Wildcats. And the Wildcats are a team just with 5 losses, so it's not very often that you see them tested like that. We'll see if the test continues here into the second set. Want to shout out some people watching on Facebook. That's where I'm at right now. Leave a comment if you're watching with us there. Thank you to Bonnie, Dora, Tani, and Dina, all watching live and free on Facebook. We'll get to YouTube at the end of the second set. Kenton will get us started, and they'll get us started with a service ace. Give the credit to Morgan Lyons. Lyons, the setter for this team, stands 5'10", 585 assists coming into this evening's action. Other setter, Hoffbauer, gives that off, and Shelby's attack is collected. Slight movement in the net. The official sees it and gives the point to Shelby. Tied up 1-1. Substitution for the Whippets. Next point. Larrabee with a nice swing. That's dug up, however, by Schwemley. And then a nice try and dig the following attack up by Hopkins, but it does fall to the ground. Shelby up 2-1. Chloe Mayheck is in the game for Shelby for the first time, wearing number 11. And that ball's going to land inbounds. How about that from Schwemley? Took a wicked deflection off the block. Schwemley recovered and just got it over the net and in on that far sideline. Kreiner the reception, back row attack. Hecka Thorne. Her swing is dug up. And then the swing there by Shelby is blocked. Out of bounds it goes, though, so the Whippets win that one, 4-1. Lions sets up the middle, Larrabee out of bounds. Line drive serve, that will win an ace for Eve Schwemley, who's off to a great start. She was second in the MOAC this year in service aces. 67 going into today. That time not able to get one, but Schwemley on the other side of things will get a kill. So Larrabee strikes there. She had a double-double in their game against Ontario in the sectional title. 16 kills, 11 digs. Service over by Hopkins. Here's Henkel back in the game. You see that vertical shown off. So that time she missed to the far side. Shelby remains up 6-3, now 7-3 after that error. Kendra Walt will go back to serve. 17 digs for her in their game against St. Mary's Memorial. That was their sectional championship. And there's an ace for Walt. Sectional championship against St. Mary's Memorial. They swept the Rough Riders 25-6, 25-19, 25-14. So easily done for the Lady Whippets. And easily done there yet again. 2 aces in a row. You see the crowd getting into it here at Shelby. They're loving their Whippets this year. 20-3. It's the best in a long time for this team. That ball sails out of bounds. And the Whippets are riding their momentum straight into this second set. They already lead 10-3. Line drive serve, no spin on that one at all. And another attempted setter dump that does not get over the net from Lions. Up the middle, standing swing from the Wildcats. We'll go far side now. Swing was by Mayheck, and the return was not able to stay in bounds from Kenton. It's 12-3. Substitution checking in. Number 6 returns, Kaylin Hopkins. Lions still at the serve spot, or pardon me, Walp still at the serve spot. And she sails that one inbounds and down for another serve. That's her third in this run. And another timeout. This is a second called of the day, and they've both been by the Wildcats. Liberty Benton has entered the building. They're getting ready to go. So Liberty Benton will take on Lexington at the conclusion of this one. Here is the Shelby student section, who has shown out well here in the last, here for an hour-long trip. They'll be back here Thursday if things continue to go well for the Lady Whippets. They're going to have a lot to cheer for this week. maybe even more if this team makes it all the way to regionals, because this is a special group. First MOAC title, first conference title in 30 years. They share it with a really, really good Highland team. And here's the 4th service ace of this run for Kendra Walp. $11-point lead for the Whippets. Lions sets far side. Larrabee spikes that one straight down. Deficit is down to 10 for the Wildcats. Kenton, they are well represented as well on the far side. Pretty full crowd on both ends, both wearing red. But here at Riverdale, they're split up on each side. There's another point won, this time by Kenton. It just seems like every time Kenton is scoring, they're adding a second or even maybe a third consecutive. It's not just one and dones for them here in this match. Larrabee digs that up. Set by Lions, far side, tight to the net. Shelby able to get there, and they'll free ball. And a rough reception by Larrabee will win the point for Shelby. Back in is Ava Bowman. Still waiting on an official go. Here it is. Senior sends it over, just over the net, and that will be down for another ace. That is the 5th of this set. And another substitution. Every time I hear the whistle, I think there's going to be another timeout. But no, it's just a substitution. Emery Kreiner, number 3, checks in. Just trying to help out that back row that has struggled here thus far. Good swing by Heckathorn as she tries to keep her career alive tonight. Kenton, they've got a long way to go to try and do so. Down 10, 16-6. Up the middle, Moon. Another kill for her. Lexi Moon against Memorial in the sectional title had 10 kills, 3 service aces. Here's Miley Shackle. First time we've said her name tonight. Near side, Heckathorn trying to get her more involved here, Kenton. Far side with Shelby. That ball too tight to the net. Try again. Same spot. Cross swing is in. Eve Schwemley. I'm just being told that we've surpassed 110 plus viewers on both platforms. My producer's telling me, my producer Adam Thompson is calling you guys out, wants you to share and get it up to 200. So take that as a challenge. There's another point won by Shelby. They're up 19-6. High serve over the net. Lions set. Near side, Heckathorn. Great arm and extension to get up. There by Walp. Kenton's side. Point goes to the Wildcats. So they win a long volley there. Maybe some momentum after that. Kreiner. Solid serve, topspin. They'll stay on the near side. That will go off the block and out. Lexi Moon. Moon this season has hit .368. That's 4th best in the conference. And in such a competitive conference like the MOAC, that's actually 14th in all of Division IV as well. Another .1, and Moon will go back to serve yet again. with the Whippets up 21-7. What a serve right there. That one was a bullet off the arm of Moon. As we hear an ear-screeching whistle for the third time today, we have our culprit. He's been caught. Into the net it goes for Kenton. 23-7. The top right of your screen right now, Lexington has entered the chat. They are here ready for their game later on after the conclusion of this one against Liberty Benton for this district semifinal doubleheader. Shelby scores again, and they've got yet again set point. 24-7 this time, and a timeout called by Kenton to talk things over. What a day for Shelby. Really showing not just their fans, because the fans know they're good, showing everybody how dangerous they can be, especially against a Kenton team that finished 17-5. Don't forget that. This is a good team. But Shelby has handled them so far. 25-10 in the first set, 24-7 we sit with a point to go here in set number 2. Set point number 1 here in the second frame. Almost an ace. Would have been a characteristic way for this one to end with all the aces that Shelby's achieved. Henkel tips that over the block. Still going. Hoffbauer bump set to Schwemley. Solid volley. Henkel again. That time it's down and in near side. And Shelby takes set number 2, even better than the first set, 25-7. They're up 2-0. Number 1 seed showing why here tonight. We'll be back with the third live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
Home and kitchen supply, we're building our future with you.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
About ready to go with set number 3 here on the OH Report. I am on YouTube now to check some comments and want to shout out Angie watching with us, cheering on Lexi Moon. Lexi Moon had a solid second set there. She's going to go off here and make way for the libero, but we'll see her soon enough in this third set. Whether on YouTube or Facebook, thank you for watching today. Also want to thank my crew. To my left, my producer, Adam Thompson. To my right, Shane Young, running the camera today. And this is just game 1 of 2 tonight. Liberty Benton and Lexington are both getting ready to go. They've both gone to their locker rooms after what looks like Shelby taking what will likely be a sweep here unless Kenton has anything to say about it. In this third set, first point goes to Lexington. Excuse me, first point goes to Shelby. I was just talking about Lexington. Hoffbauer, another serve. Kenton will go near side. Larrabee. He's got a couple kills, but Shelby's done a good job containing her thus far, as she'll send this on the second contact. Another swing, this time Schwemley, cross court. Dug up by Butler. And the swing there by Hopkins sails right into the ground. Shelby 2, Kenton 0. There's a good swing, and that ball might have gone out of bounds. It was played, however, by Hopkins, so we keep going, and then now finally, point ends and Kenton scores. There's another look at that. Yeah, it was definitely going out of bounds, but played it anyways. Didn't end up coming back to bite them. Near side they go. Roll shot by Schwemley, left short. Substitution made. We'll finally get going again. Schwemley just gets that over the net. Overpass on the reception. Far side swing. This is Cornett. And she will score. Violation on the Wildcats. Number 9, Addie Cornett, a 6-foot senior. As there's another ace. Schwemley with the credit there. Overpass, tapped down by Henkel, but Kenton is there. Joust at the net. Won by Kenton. They'll go back to Cornett. See what Kenton goes with. They'll go Hopkins. Near side. Near side again. This one by Lay. A lot of blocks here at the net in this point. We're going to go to Henkel, who rises up and throws it down up the middle. 6-1 run to start the third set for Shelby. In comes Caden Gammon. Off goes Lucy Whitmer. There's another ace. So both Schwemley and Walp are racking up the aces, and now we got a trifecta of celebration on court, sidelines, and then we've got also the whistle, just because. Sorry if the movements are a little jarring at home, but we just had to get that in. Near side block. Big rejection from Shelby, combination of Henkel and Lay. Actually careened off the face of Hopkins at the end as well. Insult to injury. High serve just sails out of bounds. Kenton pulls one back, 2-8. Hopkins with some left to right spin on that. Throws off Shelby just a little bit. They're able to free ball it. Lyons sets, Larrabee blocked. Larrabee sets this time. Henkel rises and fires. Larrabee could not field that swing, even though she had 2 attempts at it off the block and then with some contact. And Shelby scores 9-2. Jump serve from Shelby. That was Walp, and now we see an illegal contact. That's a double. Don't see many of those called anymore, but that one the officials saw. Shelby 10, Kenton 2. Back set, blocked. Near side now, blocked again, but it goes down. Credit the kill to Sydney Payne. Topspin serve. That one received by Cornett. Near side lay. Back row attack by the setter. That will just turn over the tape. Shelby's response is blocked. Second response by Lay just goes over the block and into the campfire. (11-3) Shelby. Ava Bowman, the senior. 2 aces, 2 digs, 5 receptions against Memorial in the sectional title not too long ago. Shelby not able to field that. Score moves to 11-4. Butler with the left hand. Received by Walt, set up the middle. And it's blocked. Kenton racking on some points here. Looks like both Payne and Lyons got in there on the block. Another left-handed serve. And the free ball's left short by Schwemley. I'll tell you what, the Shelby student section has chanted scoreboard the last 4 or 5 points now. And since they've started doing that, we saw Kenton go on a 3-point run. But they served that one out of bounds, so Shelby has it back. Whippets up 12-6. Served by Shackle. Received by Kenton. Back row attack incoming from Larrabee. That almost rolls down into the campfire. Good dig by Shackle. Near side, close to the net, and not playable. So the junior Shackle will take another crack at it. And she'll get an ace. And on the reception, that nutmegged Julie Deering over on the sideline. Take a look at this again. Goes between the legs of Coach Deering. Overpass out of bounds. So since that run from Riverdale, we've seen a 3-0 run on Shelby's end. They're up 15-6. Another serve by Shackle, received by Larrabee. Set, Lyons, near side. Heckathorn finds that one down. 15-7 the score now. Good serve by Shelby. It's overpassed, and Henkel throws it down. It just seems the energy in this building every time that Henkel is the one on the receiving end of a set. Everyone kind of braces for impact. They'll go Henkel again. Power tip is dug up nicely by Kreiner. Henkel a second time, and again by Kreiner. Whistle blows, it's a double. Double contact. Score is 18-8. What a night from Shelby. And the aces continue to rack up for this team. That time, credit it to Bailey Hoffbauer, the top passer in the conference this season, 11th in Division IV with 709 coming into today. Near side, the swing by Larrabee will find the ground. Actually found its way over towards Shelby. Far side lay, and that dig goes out of bounds. Hackathorn didn't angle it to stay in play. 20-9, 5 points away for Shelby. They've already eclipsed 20 wins on the season, but it'd be nice to add a berth into a district title game on Thursday. This is just a team that has made history already, and they're kind of thinking to themselves, why not keep going? They've got the talent, they've got the fan base onto the schools kind of hop on the bandwagon, and they'll ride them all the way to state. We saw it with Loudonville basketball last season. I could tell you, I was there, and I could pinpoint a number of people that I knew went to other schools, but it's just the support in the area that if a team makes it that far, and it's a common opponent, you're going to cheer them on. Shelby could be that team this year. I'm telling you that now. Good volley here. Back row attack. And that will just roll over the tape. Near side swing. Hopkins gets it over the block into the campfire. And it's lobbed up away by Shelby. Not able to get to the end of that. It's 20-10. Topspin serve from Kenton. Back set, Henkel, and it's in. Morgan Lyons watched that one fall down inbounds and didn't really have much to say about it. She thought it was going out. But to her shock, that landed just on the line. 4 points away, Lady Whippets. Into the net it goes. It's back to Kenton. So points-wise, this has been the best set so far for the Wildcats, but down 10 still, odds are not in their favor. As Alex Lay able to find the line near side and put that one down. Didn't go too far past the 10-foot line. Ava Bowman sends that one over. Lions, tight set. That went more over towards Shelby's side, but still they made it work. Sub coming in, Brayla Butler. She will serve. Into the net, that one goes. So a little bit of a run cooking here from Kenton. Their season will likely end here today, but want to go out, want to die trying. Line sends that over. Shelby will set up with Moon. Blocked. Maybe another one? Yes, it is. And it's tapped down. Good eyes there by Moon. Saw nobody on the near side inside the 10-foot line. Put it right there. Nobody could get there in time. Shelby is now 2 points away. And likely with this being the final game of the year, after a loss for Kenton, we're going to see a timeout called and maybe the Wildcats tried out seniors to end this one. Kenton has 6 seniors. We'll see what they decide to do here with the last couple of points. So it is not all seniors out there for Kenton. Keep their same lineup. Near side swing, that will sail out of bounds, so we are at match point. One more score and Shelby's coming back here on Thursday for a district title. In dominant fashion as well. Miley Shackle. Could this be the last serve? Larrabee receives, set by Lyons, near side. Heckathorn blocked. Kenton keeps it alive. Here's a back row swing. That's also blocked, tapped it back over. Kenton again. Two-handed push shot just touches the tape. Here goes Shelby, and that is just out of bounds. Coach was right there to see it for Kenton. They'll live to see another point. Sydney Payne. And that is in. Wow. Coach Ohlweiler not happy with that call. Hands to the face for her. And that official is standing on business with that call. But it looks like now it's been changed. The official by the scorer's table made the change to the call, and in a weird fashion, this one ends. That is a sweep for Shelby. They win 25-14. They'll be back here on Thursday for a district championship against either Lexington or Liberty Benton. Who will they play? Well, stay tuned. We'll have the second one coming up soon. But first, we'll talk to our MVP of this one on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
Home and kitchen supply, we're building our future with you.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, you know we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can't move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. Time to go hard and put your game face on. Ruthless, ruthless. This is the moment movies get based on. This is the moment movies get based on. Fire in the bones, watch me fire up the songs. Let it burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em.
Time for your On the Rocks Tapas player of the game. We've got Kendra Walp, the libero, here with us today. Congratulations on the win. Just want to talk to you about this, kind of what it means for this district semifinal for you guys to move on to a championship game. And a year you've already made history. How does it feel to maybe make some more?
It feels great. It's been our goal all year, and ever since last year, we lost in the district semis. So ever since then, we've been thinking about it. So.
Well, talk about today. You had a bunch of service aces there in the second set. They had trouble returning your serves. What did you guys see from them that really got you guys into kind of exploiting that?
We really just looked for spots that work, and I found one early, and we just ran with it. And then my teammates kept rolling with it too.
Yeah, and it seemed to work for the rest of the team. And you guys are going to move on to take on the winner of one of these two teams. You guys going to be sticking around, scouting them out, and kind of seeing what's going to happen?
Yeah, we're going to stay for a set or two, see how it goes. So.
All right, gotcha. Well, congratulations on the win. We'll see you right back here on Thursday. Just one more question for you. Look into the camera, give some OH Report shout-outs.
I just want to give out to my team and all of my family. So, yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
Home and kitchen supply. We're building our future with you.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
Time for your post-game show, brought to you by Carothers Pest Control. We'll keep it short. We got a doubleheader. We got just as big of a game that's getting ready to go here between Lexington and Liberty Benton, but you see Shelby right there. They just got it done significantly against Kenton, a 3-set sweep, and the scores hardly were close. 25-10, 25-7, 25-13. The Lady Whippets took control early and ran with it the rest of the way. We just heard from Kendra Walp, our MVP, and she had a lot to say about what they were able to do on the service side because they had a ton of aces in this game. They saw something in that Wildcat defense that they could not stop when it came to Shelby's serves. They exploited it, they rode it all the way to the win, and now we see who they're going to take on coming up here soon. Want to thank you so much for joining us here on this broadcast. Adam Thompson, the producer, to my left. To my right, Shane Young on camera. Jonathan Langdon with you on the call today. We're going to get wrapped up, and hopefully you'll join us here later on when Lexington gets set to go against Liberty Benton. That is a 2-3 matchup. Should be a good one here, live and free on the OH Report.